What's going on, sports fans? Welcome to this episode of BG Pick'ems, and we are going into Week 17 NFL picks. And first of all, Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Hopefully you are having a fantastic holidays and you continue to enjoy the festivities of the holiday however you decide to celebrate. So let's go ahead and get into this Week 17 picks. Obviously, I've already got the games posted up here on the board, so let's not waste any more time. So 2 games on Christmas Day, 2 afternoon games. We'll feature all 4 teams that played last Saturday, but kind of flipped around. So we got the Chiefs going into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. We have the Ravens going to Houston to play the Texans. So first game up, Kansas City going into Pittsburgh. I think this will be a better game than most may think. I definitely think Pittsburgh has what it takes to beat the Chiefs. Again, the Chiefs have not looked that impressive all year, even though their record says otherwise. Give me the Christmas Day upset here. Give me Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, next up we have the Baltimore Ravens going into Houston. Houston coming off of a tough loss against the Kansas City Chiefs last week. Baltimore looking really good. Derrick Henry going off last week. Lamar looking good. Go ahead and give me the Ravens to win this game. All right, next up we have the Seahawks going into Chicago to play the Bears, and this is our Thursday night matchup. So we have 2 games on Christmas, and then we have a Thursday night matchup still. Seattle is a better team than Chicago. I don't have much hope for Chicago the rest of the season. I don't know if I'll pick them to win another game, honestly. So give me Seattle. All right, next up we have 3 Saturday games. So we're getting a whole bunch of football in a little bit of time here. So 3 Saturday games. We have the Chargers going into New England to play the Patriots. The Chargers, I'm going to pick them to win. New England almost pulled one out against Buffalo last week, but I'm going to take the Chargers to win this game. Broncos going into Cincinnati to play the Bengals. This is a game that could be sneaky good. Joe Burrow obviously been lighting up the league. Bo Nix looking really good for Denver. Give me Cincinnati to win this game. I think Cincinnati needs it if they still want any chances. I don't think they're eliminated just yet, so give me Cincinnati. To close out Saturday, we have the Arizona Cardinals going into LA to play the Rams. This is a divisional game that is very important for both teams. The Rams are on a 5-game road win streak, and I think they've put together quite the impressive win streak here. Give me the Rams. I don't know if I can pick against them, so give me the Rams to win this game. All right, Sunday we have the Cowboys and the Eagles got flexed into the 1 o'clock slot. They got switched out with the Green Bay Minnesota game, I believe is what it was. Dallas, looked good against Tampa Bay, but when you have a defense or lack thereof of a defense like Tampa Bay does, you can look good. Philly, heartbreaking loss to Washington last week. They're going to be out looking for blood, and I think they take it out on Dallas. So give me Philadelphia to win this game. We have the Carolina Panthers going into Tampa. So last time these 2 teams played, it was in Carolina. The game went to overtime. I mean, it was a very close game, a little too close for comfort. I'm going to take Tampa. We need it. We absolutely need it. If we want any chance to get back into the division, go ahead and give me Tampa to win this game. Next up, we have the Jets going into Buffalo to play the Bills. Buffalo should win this game. I know they're saying that Josh Allen could be hurt. I think they said he fractured his hand against Arizona a couple weeks ago. Even with that, even if Josh Allen doesn't throw the ball that much, I think their run capability really determines this game. So I'm going to take Buffalo to win this game. Next up, we have the Colts going into New York to play the Giants. Colts, I don't think are in it anymore. They might be. No, actually, I think they're eliminated. The Giants have nothing to play for, so Giants may be looking to play spoiler, or they just want to keep on losing so they can get that number 1 pick. Jonathan Taylor looked great last week. Give me the Colts to win this game. I think he has another big game this week. All right, next up we have the Raiders going into New Orleans to play the Saints. Derek Carr going to be out for the rest of the season. Spencer Rattler looked like a shell of a QB Monday night playing the Packers. This is going to be basically a toilet bowl. I mean, this isn't going to be a game that everybody's going to be kind of, begging to watch. I mean, this is going to have more draft implication than anything. If the Raiders lose, they can, I think, hold on to that number 1 draft pick. All right, next up we have the Tennessee Titans going into Jacksonville. Again, this is a draft implication game. Both of these teams are eliminated. There's nothing special going on here. These teams played a couple weeks ago. The Jaguars won in Tennessee, and I think the Jaguars will win again at home. I mean, this game could end in a tie. I don't know. I don't really want to pick this game, but I'm going to pick the Jags to win. All right, and kicking off our 4 o'clock window, we have the Dolphins going into Cleveland to play the Browns. Miami's been stringing some wins together. They're looking pretty good. Tua has been looking good since he got back from his injury. So go ahead and give me Miami to win this game. All right, next up we have that Green Bay Packers Minnesota Vikings matchup that we said got flexed into this 425 window. A lot of eyes on this. You know, Detroit's going to be scoreboard watching. Atlanta's going to be scoreboard watching. Washington, I mean, everybody in the NFC is going to be scoreboard watching this game. I mean, this is a game where I think Minnesota still has a chance to get the #1 seed, maybe, or at least take the division. It's weird, you know. So I think 3 teams in the NFC North are going to make the postseason, which is ridiculous. I think this will be a really good game. This is probably game of the week, honestly, if I had to pick one. So give me the Packers to spoil the Vikings at home. I'm going to take the Packers. I'm going to take Jordan Love and the Packers. All right, and next up we have the Atlanta Falcons going into Washington to play the Commanders. This is a game that I want Washington to win, and I think they can win. You know, they beat a really good Philly team last week. You know, my wife says that Philly just didn't look their best, but regardless, Philly still, you know, they played with a backup quarterback. Atlanta's basically playing with a backup quarterback. You know, got rookie on rookie action here with Jaden Daniels and Michael Penix. Give me Washington to win this game. You know, that'll help Tampa's chances, obviously. I think playing in Washington helps a lot. And then rounding out week 17 on Monday night is the Detroit Lions are going into San Francisco to play the 49ers. I think this is a pretty solid win for Detroit. I mean, they lost to Buffalo a couple weeks ago, and they took their frustrations out on Chicago. But now I think they can continue and get back on track and get another little win streak going before heading into the postseason. I'm going to take the Lions to win this game. All right, with that being said, guys, hey, this has been BG Pick'em's Week 17 picks. I really appreciate you guys tuning in to watch. Again, a very Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you enjoy the holidays. If you're traveling, please be safe. Enjoy the time with your friends and family. Enjoy some football this weekend. Appreciate you guys tuning into these episodes and watching them. With that being said, you can like, follow, comment, subscribe to all of these videos so you can stay on top of when they all come out. But this has been this week's episode of BG Pick'ems, brought to you by KFR Sportscast. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.